Define 999 here, and it is Friday, so it's time for the Friday Batman pool. I got a treat for us today. Art's gonna love this one because he loves very odd Batman stuff. So of course I'm mainly a foreign collector. This is a big book. Look how big this book is. This is the former Yugoslavian Politiken Zabavnik issue 1120. That's a lot of issues, right? See right there, 1973. This was put out in June of 1973. And it is a very, very interesting Batman comic. It is in the language of Serbo-Croatian. And I say former Yugoslavian because, as we know, Yugoslavia was shattered into a million pieces during the Yugoslavian War. It is now a group of countries. This book is odd. Very, very odd book. Now, the insides are Detective 286, but it is not a Detective 286 cover. This is a completely either redrawn or pulled from another, either more insides that were put out another time. I know that this we've speculated is something somewhere. I mean, it's weird. But the reason we know that it was a redraw for sure, not only is the coloring weird, but this cover could not have been produced from a earlier 60s Batman. And the reason we know that is because of the logo. A very observant Art Clues from the Batman group reminded me that this art couldn't be from the time of Tech 286 because of the Bat logo. The Bat logo wasn't drawn in a circle until 1964, much later in the Tech run. So the insides are Tech 286, but the former Yugoslavian publisher just did whatever they wanted for the cover and probably pulled art from a later date. And of course, because this is 1973, they pulled the art maybe from a more modern Batman. It is very bizarre. Batman has lipstick, apparently. And so let's dive into it. Let's go inside it. Okay, let's go inside this bad boy. This thing's huge. The paper's very thin, so I gotta be careful with it. Here is that wonderful acrylic script. This looks like a World War II story of some sort. Those look like Soviet soldiers. And it's both in color, black and white, and spot. It's kind of pulpy in that way. Very pulpy, very pulpy. Here we're getting to the DC, which is in a spot color. There's some comics in full color. Here we go. Now this is clearly DC material. You got soups. It's handled in this spot colorway, which is pretty cool. And I gotta tell you, this thing, it's so large, it's a trip. Trying to get to the Batman. Here we go. Here's the Batman stuff. There you see. Batmecha. Must mean Batman. So, like I said, this is Detective 286. And it's handled pretty well. It is handled pretty well. The print quality and everything is really good. There's another Superman story. There's Supergirl right there. And it's most all the DC stuff is in this kind of spot color. Makes me wonder if they actually received makes me wonder if they actually received color from DC. I don't think they did. I bet you they just didn't. And that's basically it. Looks like some ads. And round it all off with Disney. Anyway, This is a Batman comic that I'm sure 95% of you have never seen. And it is huge. It is large and in charge. And it is my foreign comic pull of the week for the Batman group. Define 999 out. See you guys later.